And she was like, she started running at me, like full force, like running at me, like cussing. She's like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you fucking bitch? Da 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 da.
It was probably like 30. You made it seem so serious. I was freaking out. She called me. She was crying and.
Well, I was crying because the ladies were yelling at me.
I'm not stupid.
I just judge the gas station by the curb.
By the curb?
By the curb. I judge it by the curb.
What you mean by that?
What you mean by the curb?
As I'm pulling in, I'm on the curb. I judge it by the curb.
I get it.
Thank you, Chyna. I don't. She's from Houston.
We were both autistic. One time she invited me to her house, and I told Dustin, my stepdad, and he was like, pull up her Instagram.
Like lap or something like
You
that.
just chug like 3 beers in a row.
Have you ever shotgun?
No, because I tried to shotgun one time and I almost threw up because I can't do it. I don't know how to open up my throat like that.
Never.
Y'all do.
That's a good thing, I guess. Police responding to her car wreck. They didn't show up.
Did I ask? What do you mean?
I had called the police right after the accident happened, and I think I called them twice, and the lady that hit me called them twice, so we called them 4 times. I think she called them more than twice actually, but they never showed up. We waited for like 4 hours.
Something like that.
Holy
We waited for like 4 hours, and they never came. And we kept calling, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just waiting for somebody to take it." Da 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 da.
Y'all call 911 or just the office?
We called 911.
Oh shit, that's like not okay.
Yeah,
Where?
that's terrible.
Like what
In
PD
Houston.
was it?
Houston.
Okay.
Just a PD.
Yeah, they don't care about a car, right? They care about people
Yeah.
shooting each other.
No, the tower guy told me that it was because we weren't like priority because nobody was hurt. So we were like end of the line.
You should just start rolling.
So, whose fault is that? Yours, right? Technically?
Yeah.
Like on the law side it is, but she was also going really fast.
Yeah, but
She definitely
technically it
has
was my
like
fault.
some.
Yeah, no, she
fault
definitely has
in it
some
is-
fault in it, but overall,
Technically.
I didn't even know you had a
like
wreck.
technically insurance.
I was wondering why you had that car. I didn't even know why you was in a wreck.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. What happened?
Tell the story.
Okay. I was in the turning lane, turning left, and there was a car in front of me. What kind of car was it?
It was a Challenger.
It was a
Dodge
Challenger that was in front of
Were you
me.
there too?
No.
No, I just couldn't remember what kind of car it was. Anyways, there was a Challenger. They were in front of me, and their hazards were on, and they were like in the turning lane. They were like at the very front, and the light kept turning green, and they weren't going. So people were going around them.
They were broke down.
Yeah, they
Well,
were
not broke down, but they were out of gas.
Yeah, they were out of gas. I know. I don't know what. There was like a gas, whatever. I can go on about that, but they were out of gas, so everybody was going around them, and I waited for everybody to go around them because I'm kind of scared because it's Houston, so I'm like.
Sure. Yeah.
And then I literally I turn my blinker on and I look at my blind spot and there's nobody there, and like Bible, and then so I start to like go, and this car just like zooms past me and hits my car like on the side, and then my car hits the Challenger, and then the lady literally didn't stop her car, and so she got on the other side of, like she drove and hit my car and kept driving for like a minute, or past the light. And then she finally got out of the car, and then, oh my God, this lady had came out of the passenger seat of the Dodge, and she was just like screaming at me. She was like, "How the fuck do you hit my?" Can I cuss? Can I cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
She was like, "How the fuck do you hit my car?" Da 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 da. And I was like,
They hit you into that car?
yes,
Oh,
but I think
damn.
the girl didn't realize that I got hit. She just thought that I.
Sure.
And anyway, so she's screaming at me, and I'm like, I'm a little frazzled. I don't know what to do. So then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna call the police because that's just what I learned to do. Call
Yeah,
the police
you should,
after.
yeah.
And then the lady's like, no, don't do that. Don't call the police. And I was like, bruh. And then another
Suspicious.
girl.
What'd you say?
Suspicious.
No, very.
No, I know. Another girl comes from out of nowhere. She's like, I don't know, walking towards the car.
I think they had walked to go get gas, no?
Yeah, she had like a gas tank in her hand, so I guess they had ran out of gas. And she was like, she started running at me, like full force, like running at me, like cussing. She's like, "What the fuck? How the fuck did you fucking bitch?" Da 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 da. I get back in my car because
That's Houston, bro. That's like you get shot territory.
No, exactly. I get back in my car. I got back in my car and I rolled the windows up and I locked the door. And she was like, "That's why you rolled the window up, bitch." Da da da. And I was like,
It's embarrassing.
and I'm crying. I'm crying my eyes out because
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened,
Makes
and I'm
sense.
scared. But anyways, those people end up leaving.
Damn, so I didn't even get like no one's information.
No,
or anything?
yeah, I asked them. I was like, well, I'm gonna call the police and like we can like exchange information. And they were like, no, and they get in the car and they leave.
They probably had some shit in their car.
Yeah, I took a
They were
picture of their
doing
license
something
plate.
illegal.
Just in case for whatever reason. Yeah.
Illegal, for sure.
But yeah, no, they left and I guess they didn't want their car fixed. So
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. So like, okay, but since, cause obviously like y'all both had fault because, you know, she was driving too fast and you, but it's technically your fault. 'Cause you got in
yeah, it
front
was
of
my
her.
fault.
So is your insurance covering theirs, or do y'all just say fuck it and just call it like both ways since y'all both low key had fault technically?
No, my insurance is covering theirs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
So what happened to your car? Like where'd you get hit at? Like just like turning in like your passenger side?
What? Why are you looking at me?
Answers, 'cause I don't know.
What'd you ask?
I got
I'm sorry.
hit, like on the.
What, like on the passenger side?
Oh, where'd you get hit?
Yeah.
Well, the lady hit her on her passenger side,
Yeah, like
front fender.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
My tire was inverted like this.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like slanted.
She was going fast as shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How?
And-
What's the speed limit there?
In that road, probably like 35.
She was going faster than that?
40.
Definitely.
See, so like, obviously it's your fault, but why is that not her fault too?
It is in a way, bro. Like,
Yeah, but
Like
like,
the cops never showed up, so I guess.
yeah.
yeah.
They couldn't-
Yeah,
And she waited
None
for
of
the
that got
cops though.
Yeah.
she did.
I left.
She probably waited for the cops because it was your fault. Yeah. I mean, as long
That's
as
what she told me. And she was like, I don't want anything to like backfire on. She didn't want anything to backfire on her
Yeah, that's fair.
if she didn't wait. So I was like, you can wait, but I'm leaving.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that's been my like worst nightmares. Her living in Houston and me getting a phone call hearing that she got in a wreck, and it happened to me. Yes.
You were freaking out, huh?
Oh my god, bro! I got where she lives
Yeah.
in like 25 minutes
Yeah, you got pretty fast.
Damn.
from
So
Huntsville.
You ended up getting there.
Yeah, I ended
From
up getting there. Right. Yeah, I drove from your parents' house all the way there. Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
It
It
wasn't
was
that
probably
serious.
it was probably like 30. You made it seem so serious. I was freaking out. She called me. She was crying and
What was that? Because the lady here yelling at me.
hey, I'm just
say it
saying
like
what I
that,
heard.
bro.
No, it's because I was scared.
No,
and
I know.
I've
It's-
never
it's
been
okay.
in a car accident where it was my fault, so I didn't know like.
Yeah, because you've been in a lot of car accidents.
Summer, she wasn't even in the car.
Come on.
Dog.
That's
No,
that's
I'm
another
starting to
day,
think that I
another day.
genuinely like. I think I have such bad luck with cars. Actually.
Hey, this one lasted you quite a while, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
had
have
this
now?
car for like 2 years.
Damn, has it really been that long? Mm-hmm. Damn. Since your first apartment, you've had this car?
Huh?
Since your first apartment, you've had this car?
No.
They lived in
No.
another apartment like a year and a half, bro.
Oh, fuck. I forgot, bro. Y'all been living there for a minute.
Where? Oh, at the
Y'all lived
old
at y'all's
barn?
for a minute. I forget.
Year and a half.
Feels like yesterday you were at.
Are they fixing that car?
It's in my grandpa's shop right now.
Feels like yesterday you lived in your first apartment.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. My college years just kind of.
That feel
Meshed
like
together.
3 years ago.
That makes sense.
It was 3 years
Time
ago.
flies.
Roughly.
I know.
Time
Okay.
flies. But anyways, that lady, she was really nice. She was
really
an older
nice.
lady,
Yeah.
but she really didn't want it to be her fault. Like she was like, I want the cops to be here, you know.
I don't even because technically, even if she was going fast, you're the one who didn't see her. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like how if you're backing up, it's always on the car that's backing up, no matter what.
Yeah,
Like even if you drive behind the car that's backing up, it's on the car that's backing up.
backing up.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I don't know though, because then again, parking lots are a lot different
Yeah,
because it's like private property.
private
and
property.
whatnot,
Cops can't really do anything.
Yeah.
It's just insurance at that point.
Yeah.
But
Getting on to, because we just talked about how your first apartment, and then you went to go live with Nick for a while, and now you're living with your dad. So if you don't mind talking about this, but out of curiosity, like how does it feel going from like paying rent to paying less rent whenever you moved with him, and then even less to now living with your dad? Like how does it feel going from like having like all that money again?
Well, I work at Ulta, so it's not that much
Well, I know,
money.
but compared to what you did have.
it actually, I think like my mental health overall is just so much better. I think because for my first apartment, I don't even remember how much I was paying. I think I was paying like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, and then it halved with Nick, and then now I pay like
even less.
even way less. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's really good, but there's probably a lot of cons with it too, because I don't really remember how it felt like to live with a parent. And I like adjusting to that has been really hard, because my dad like calls me all the time and texts me all the time and like checks up on me, or like always like tries to come in my room and talk to me, and I'm like, but I have to remember that like he's my dad, you know.
He is your dad.
But it's just like that dynamic is like weird, because he still sees me as like a kid, but I'm like 22, so.
I forget. Do you want to talk about yours, since you were so
What?
excited to talk about it?
Bro, I'm so excited.
Go ahead.
Take the floor, man.
I'm just ready to go back with my parents.
Oh, you're ready to go back to your parents?
Elaborate. Why?
Interesting, because I feel like whenever you were back, you like whenever you left and then went back, you were like, I fucking hate it. I need to get out of here. So
Yeah, and then I left and I was like, nah,
live with the parents isn't that
ain't
bad.
that bad.
Especially whenever they give you the freedom, like me. Like living at home is not that bad right now.
But I just have more money now than I did then.
Yeah.
You're making.
So the
not
fact-
even that. You're also just making a lot more.
The fact that I would go back with my parents, making the money I do now,
You'd be saving
it just changes it.
3-4 times as more as what
That's
you
true.
were.
Cause I feel like, since you moved out, you probably have the same amount of play money you had when you were there, huh?
Nah, I still got more.
Yeah. All right.
Damn, just
Like,
a
how
little
you feel
flat,
about
you
that,
know?
bro? I gotta know.
Moving out the first time,
Yeah, 'cause
and then
moved
moving
out
back
too.
in, lesson learned, I guess.
For him?
No,
You
no,
never
no.
moved back in.
Just in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't moved back in, but I guess going out for the second time was like it sealed the deal. Like you know, maybe should have stayed home the second
I
time.
moved out the first time. I moved an hour away into an apartment.
No,
Barely could pay rent.
knew no one.
So
You were literally
I had-
scraping,
I
man.
had no friends, knew nobody.
Damn, I feel like we were over there once a month. Goddamn. Are we not enough for you?
Once a month
Once
is
a
not
month?
enough. No, come on.
Oh, like we hang out more than that now.
We do.
Oh, this doesn't count. Okay, you gotta count. 'Cause we always like go out to eat or something afterwards.
Exactly.
Okay, anyways.
But nah, so like then moving back in it was just like better.
Wait, moving back in after the apartment?
Yeah, after the apartment, because it was like I found out I hated living in an apartment. I found out I don't really want to live that far.
Yeah, you got that experience of living on your own.
Yeah, I found out what it's like to pay bills.
That's dog, huh? I still
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know, technically. I paid for like my car note, but that's it.
And then how long was I back home again? Like a year?
That I do not.
Maybe a little
remember.
more.
Year and a half?
Probably the same amount of time
2 years?
they were in their they lived together.
No, even way before, a minute
Nah,
before that.
I moved back before they.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying yeah, just like I said, just about
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
like a month or two longer. I can't remember exactly when we moved you back in.
I'm trying to.
It was either May or March. I just know it was an M month.
I need to go like taste that. What job? Why did I?
FedEx, wholesale.
You were at wholesale.
I was there like 2 years.
At wholesale?
No, back when I moved back. I
Oh.
was there like 2 years.
Dang, 2 years.
Because
Dang,
I had that delivery job
that
for
long
6
ago?
months, and I worked at the city for like a year and a half. So that's 2 years. But nah, when I had that
Oh yeah.
wholesale job, I didn't really care then living home because I was never home.
It's true.
'Cause I
Long
was-
shifts.
Yeah, I was which ain't nothing different now. But
Why do you feel like it's different? Because you know, in both y'all's cases, because y'all's parents gives y'all the freedom that y'all are an adult.
yeah, I never really had like the
Strict.
strict calling me 24/7 type, not letting me do anything.
I still get that shit.
But the only reason I didn't have that is because of my brother.
Why are you laughing?
That was just funny.
Why?
It was funny.
Oh, okay, fuck
I
you.
feel like that's really good though. Like when your parents aren't so like on
Clingy?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I'm complaining about it.
Yeah,
So why the fuck you calling me 25
They learned
hours?
from my brother.
What you
Because
mean?
they were more like that with my brother, and my brother was they realized how much more trouble it caused.
It just pushes
So
you
they didn't,
away.
Yeah.
they didn't really like bother with me.
Oh shit,
I was a better kid.
Y'all
so-
should have seen whenever my brother first moved out, bro. Oof, and he still lived in the Ville. And-
How was that?
Bro, my mom was literally calling him 24/7 every single fucking day. It was terrible. Until he just stopped picking up her calls.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I know what
Cause-
it's like to get phone calls all the time.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, y'all
yeah.
know.
You're probably
Oh, yeah,
worse
we
than
know.
me.
I know what it's
Both of y'all.
like.
I couldn't.
Nah,
do it.
he's worse than me, bro. Cause my parents just call me and they're like, "Hey, When you gonna be home?
Nah, it's
Like,
cause
all right, I'll be home in like
yours
an
just
hour.
seems worse because every time we go out, it's like 20 times no matter we out.
It's because they don't know
His
what's
is just a couple times a day.
You're right, actually.
Well, I'm here with him.
And they
You're
don't.
right.
It's mainly my dad. He just be like,
He just
Yeah,
wants
that
to talk to
D-A-double-D.
yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, you know, I've grown
Yeah,
to
my
learn
dad
that.
don't call
But
me.
when I was younger, we were just hanging out, being,
At the house.
yeah, it was kind of annoying
He was
sometimes. But
caught up with your life.
yeah, but I didn't have like the strict parents though. So
I don't think any of us did.
no.
Oh, yeah, none of us really had like strict parents. You had the parents that bugged you 24/7.
Yeah,
Also, y'all are guys.
it's true though.
So it's different. Huh?
But, I mean, it is because we have the guy privilege, you know.
We have the guy privilege.
Like we can go get gas at nighttime.
That's true.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it'd be scary.
Oh, most definitely. But like we'll still do it. But like girls, I feel like whenever I found out that that's something that y'all actually have to deal with, like you have to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, question, because the other day when we did the podcast last week, when we recorded last week, I was like, you know, storming real bad. It was like, I think I left here at like 10:30,
Oh,
11.
when the Taco Bell incident happened?
And I was driving home and I was like, shit, my gas light just turned on. So then I had to stop at, you know, like the HEB in Willis to get gas. And I was like, if I was a girl, what would I do? Like, I'm genuinely curious on how y'all would think. So like if it was late at night and your gas light turned on, what do you do? Like you might have enough to get home, but like, do you risk it to make it home or do you risk it to go
I
to the gas station?
procrastinate either way, so I'm gonna risk it.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, if I do have to like go get gas like late at night or something, and I'm by myself, I usually just call Nick.
Okay, what if Nick's not like around?
What do you mean?
What if he was like out of town or something?
Then I call somebody else.
Oh, but like just to keep you company.
Yeah, I just make sure that
Oh.
I'm on the phone with
I
somebody.
thought you meant to like go put gas in before go to get gas.
No.
Imagine. No, I just call him to have somebody on the phone with me.
So that way, if something were to happen, someone knows.
Like, yeah. You could like call the police or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's wild. I feel so bad for like women sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't keep that. But no, for real, because like
Hey, man,
There's
that's
I'll
a
be
lot of
doing.
precautions that they got to take.
It's
Huh?
a genuine.
There's a lot of certain precautions that they got.
Yeah, I know, like shit that I wouldn't think about.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
so
he-
crazy how you just wouldn't think about it. Like,
Yeah,
you just
isn't
be
it?
like,
Like, bro, I pull up to the
Wouldn't
gas
cost so much.
station, ghetto, middle of Houston, get out, go get me a bag of chips and get back in and leave. I'm not thinking anything. Nothing's going through my mind.
I don't know, man.
Except getting shot, but
Some gas stations I don't want to go in.
No, yeah. Whenever we go to concerts, it's always like we gotta pee. We'll just go till we get out of Houston.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm always gonna find like a nicer area to get.
Yeah.
out, but I'm just saying, put myself in that situation. Y'all?
What?
No, man, I never fucking think about that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, like again, like sometimes I'm not gonna go to a gas station where I might get shot or robbed.
exactly.
I'm not stupid.
I
but,
just judge the gas station by the curb.
By the
the
what?
curb.
By the curb. I judge it by the curb, man.
What you mean by
What
that?
you mean by the curve?
As I'm pulling in, I'm on the curb. I judge it by the curb.
I get it.
Thank you, Chyna.
I don't.
She's from Houston.
We're both autistic.
But nah, I just judge it from the street, like looking at it.
Okay, I get you.
I know I was gonna
That's a-
explain it that deep.
What's the
still don't
time?
get
What's the
it,
time
bro.
on that?
On what? On this?
No, like yeah, because that could be a TikTok. That was funny.
What are some things that you think about as a woman?
As a woman,
Yeah,
you know
like
what
that,
I do
stuff
think
like that.
about? I think about the way that we develop as women, like versus men. Like y'all's parents weren't strict at all, and like y'all don't really do shit. Like y'all don't smoke, y'all don't like do anything crazy. Y'all are like really, really chill.
True.
Versus girls who have had like strict as fuck parents. Once they're out of that house, they wild the hell out.
It's
Like
true.
wild out. I had my wild out. It was like the worst experience of my life. But I did it because my parents were so strict.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah, no, I agree. That's just, I mean, it's a way, like that's why we told my aunt because she's really strict on our cousins. The one in Florida. I'm just like, bro, you gotta chill because she's gonna wild out.
because when you're like a teenager, you're like so curious about everything, and it's like instead of like dipping into it a little or like I don't know, just like even just being around it or something, and like deciding not to indulge, like having that be your own choice, I think is really important as like a teenager. But if you don't even get the experience, or if you don't get to experience anything,
Even the chance to.
yeah, or even you don't even get the chance to say yes or no. to like
Right. That makes sense.
weird shit. So
'Cause it's
all you're
already
thinking
made for
about
you.
is like, I don't get to do this,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited to be able to.
Or at least try
When-
to.
or try to.
Because I feel like that's true to an extent. Because like, for example, like us three, well, less me than you guys, but us three, we never really did it, and but we never really got the opportunity to. We just never found interest in doing it.
What?
Like drinking in high school, like half of the
But
high
y'all
school
could have
does.
if y'all wanted to.
I guess that's true, but it was more like, because I see what you're saying, because like, but we never even went to parties or did anything like that.
You wouldn't even want to.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
Do you think it's because we didn't have strict parents?
That's true.
I don't
I think
think
if my
so.
parents weren't strict, I probably wouldn't have indulged in a lot of stuff.
It's
yeah,
because you're
But
constantly
because
getting told
they
no,
were,
no,
I
no.
want like if I wanted to go
That's
to one
true.
party and they kept telling me no, like
That's
that could have
true,
been
I
like the one
guess.
party that I ever went to, and then that would have been it.
I don't know. We were kind of losers, us three.
Yeah,
Like, what did we do for fun? We went to go play
Like,
basketball and then went home and play Monopoly. And like that was what we did for fun.
And then we were just gamers. That's
That's
all
true.
we wanted to do.
That's true.
We didn't think about anything else.
Yeah.
It was like everybody's gonna go party Friday night, and we're all in the party on PlayStation. That's all we thought about doing.
You're right. You're not wrong. It's so funny, bro. We were such fucking losers.
But I mean,
But
yeah,
we were-
we had a good time.
I'm okay with that.
That's bro.
Actually, when I started dating Nick and I would go to your house all the time and like all your friends would be there, I thought that was the most fun thing I've ever done in my life.
Dude, that's what everyone told us. Like that's what Hunter's ex-girlfriend told us. That's what everyone told us. Like you guys are such a vibe. It's true. We
We do be vibing.
I really wish that we like had time like how we used to just like hang out 24/7, just do whatever the fuck we wanted all the time. That was so much fun. Damn. You did that after you also started coming though after you graduated high school though. So do you think in high
A
school?
little bit during. Oh no, yeah, after.
So do you think if you would have like started dating him like 2 years earlier and just like when you were like a junior or whatever and we were sophomores and you experienced that with us, do you think that would have been still cool, or do you think it would have been like, wow, these guys are fucking losers?
I think that would have been so cool. At the end of the day, my parents were strict like my whole life. So anything that like I got to do by myself with other people was like near and dear to me.
I feel like we were known for that though. The whole
Being
high
such a
school.
vibe?
No, like the whole high school knew that like that's what we would do,
That's true.
and they would
We
be.
didn't hide it.
Everyone was just like, "That's so cool."
Yeah, we didn't hide
'Cause
it.
no one else would do that.
That's so weird though, cause like that kind of like it's just annoying, cause kids are like,
Ain't nobody would talk to us.
well, it's not even that, cause it's more like kids are like, oh yeah, that's so cool, bro. I wish my friends and I did that. But what's stopping you and your friends? Like just having shitty friends? And why are you still friends with those people? Like it's just weird to me, you know? Like in your case, it's different because you weren't even allowed to go have a sleepover, probably.
No, it was.
Oh.
Only with like if they were like GGs.
Oh.
Like I remember one time I became friends with and
My friend.
yes.
I love her.
I became friends with her, and one time she invited me to her house, and I told Dustin, my stepdad, and he was like, pull up her Instagram. And I was like, okay, and I did, and she had a picture, it was her and her boyfriend in a bathroom.
I think you told me this, yeah.
It was her and her boyfriend in a bathroom, and he was shirtless, and Dustin was like, no. He was like, you can't
What does
hang
that
out
even
with
have
those
to
people.
do with?
Because
Dudes are allowed to be shirtless.
It made him think that her parents aren't strict and they're gonna let us do whatever the fuck we want. So he was like,
They kind of weren't, but they were strict enough, I think.
yeah.
I
But
feel like
Do you think looking back, like, you think he ever looks back and is like, no, never, he doesn't. There's no way. Never
What were you
mind.
gonna
well,
say?
answer doesn't, huh?
damn,
What were you
I
gonna
forgot.
I feel like another reason our parents weren't strict is because they knew our friends.
That's also
group.
very true.
And like they knew everyone so like
That's also very
much
true.
like another child that they knew they didn't have to worry about.
It's just
anything.
we were just friends for so goddamn long.
Even if we did go to a party, they would knew that
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they didn't
that's
even
a
have to
good
worry
point.
about
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, even still, I'm like, I'm gonna go out to Houston tonight, and they'll be like, with who? I'll be like, oh, well, with like the boys, like Nick, Dev, all them, and they're like, oh, okay, whatever. But if I'm like, I'm gonna go to Houston tonight, and they're like, with who? And I'm like, Eric. They're like,
They're
Even,
more
like,
worried.
yeah, because they know that they're more like of the partiers. They like to go drinking, go bar hop, and stuff like that, and we aren't.
And like every time I would like introduce somebody new to like our friend group, like I'll name everybody and I'll name someone extra, and my mom would be like, "Who's that?" And I'll just be like, just another friend that we don't really hang out with that much. And they was like iffy about him. Weird.
You know what's crazy? What I learned recently, speaking about that, is that our minds can't comprehend that everybody has a life. That makes sense. Like, you know how like we always call like they're NPCs or whatever. Like our minds dead ass think that way. Isn't that wild?
What do you mean?
Like yeah, you have neighbors and shit, but like you can't, like, just looking at them, you can't comprehend that they have a whole life the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so saying like they can relate to a lot of stuff that we, like.
Yeah,
we
like they're just like people just like us. Like we know what an NPC is, right?
Yeah.
You know how we call like people NPCs?
Yeah.
They just have lines that they say, but they don't have a.
Yeah, exactly.
history.
But they don't have like that's how we see people in our minds.
That's true.
Yeah, kind of like the whole like you never see your neighbors get groceries out of their car.
I think about that at work sometimes. I like see a gas station owner, and I'm just like, all he is to me is the dude that pays me.
Yeah.
But I forget that like
He has a whole life.
Bro got a whole life.
Yeah.
You know what?
In that gas station, but I mean.
You know what's crazy to me is how customer service, like when you have regulars, like to them, it's like, wow, like you're my guy, you know? Like forget like donut shop, it's like you give me my donuts every morning, like you're my dude.
Right.
But to us, it's just like you're just a random customer I see every
That
day. Like I
comes
could
in
barely
every day.
recognize you, to be honest. And it's so like weird because to them you're such like a moment in their day.
Yeah.
And to us, it's just like
oh god.
it's like, oh, this guy again,
Yeah.
or just like, yeah, it's just weird. Do you have like regulars at like a store like Ulta?
Yeah, with like especially Ultas with salons.
Do yours have a salon? The one you go to now?
Yeah, there's this one lady that gets her hair done like every 3 days, I think.
I wish I had that money.
No, for real. Oh my god, no. There's this one lady that gets her hair done once a week, and we caught her like stealing a whole bunch of shit.
Every time or just like one time?
Just that one time, she was like stuffing shit in her purse, and we were like,
Oh,
Did y'all say
wow.
something?
I mean, we're not allowed to.
What?
Yeah, like if we see somebody stealing, we're just supposed to like tell each
dangerous.
other and then like report it later, but we're not allowed to like come up to you or anything.
Nah, fuck that. I know it's dangerous. 'Cause
Yeah.
my mom gets yelled at for doing that all the time. But
It's supposed to be the not.
I mean, why would I
supposed to be the
risk
hero.
anything for
It ain't no Best Buy, bro.
Ulta?
Yeah, you
know?
get, you
They ain't got that Best Buy security.
It's just makeup.
nah,
Oh, those Best Buy guys are fucking crazy.
nah,
But it scared me still.
I get it. But
But every time I walk in, they just be eyeing you down, boy. Just
And when
looking
I buy
at you.
something and I'm walking out, I'll make sure to have the receipt.
No,
Like,
for real. Like you make sure that thing
I'm like
showing.
this. I'm like side with it, bro. And I'm like,
I never cared for them.
What do you
What?
mean?
Like the Best Buy people, like the
they
security.
the coolest dudes
I
ever.
never even knew they were security. I just thought they were just people at the front desk who
They
needed
got
help.
them yellow shirts on, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I could take them.
I guess they're meant to
That's
blend
what
in.
you say.
They're meant to
Nah.
blend in.
That's crazy though. How you're not like, are you not allowed to or you're not supposed to?
We're not allowed to.
So
like,
if you do something, they'll get mad at you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're not allowed to. Like
That's so weird.
I would probably get in like really big trouble if I did. Like honestly, like 2 days ago, there was this guy with a basket, and he grabbed all the perfume testers and threw them in the basket and like ran out. But this happens. I think this happens like every other week.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Hey,
Yeah, I ain't saying.
steal what you want.
It
you
ain't
know?
my money.
No,
At
exactly.
my old
that's,
job, we
Nah,
were-
that's
my
embarrassing. That
mentality.
pisses me off.
At my-
I said shit one time.
At my old job, we were taught not to be the hero.
Nah, I'm gonna be the
Yeah,
hero.
I don't care
What you
about.
gonna be the
I don't care
hero
about.
for?
I said some shit whenever I was working in the donut shop. Whenever someone was stealing.
You wanna-
That ain't your donut.
You want to defend a donut shop?
No, I defended the fucking coffee, bro. And this coffee's so cheap. But it was like this dude and his friend, and then my coworker was like, "Hey, by the way, his friend just grabbed a coffee and walked out, so make sure you charge him." And I was like, "Okay," but I didn't want to mischarge him. So I was like, "And your friend got a coffee, right?" And he was like, "Nah, he wasn't with me." And I was like, "You sure about that?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I don't know, bro. I'm pretty sure he was with you, right?" And he was like, "Well, yeah, but like he wasn't with me." And I was like, "Then why he walk out without paying?" And he was like, "Oh, bro, I don't know. Like that's not my stuff." And I was like, and they were definitely together, right? And then I was like, and then the guy next to him was like, "I'll pay for that coffee then if he doesn't want to." And I was like, "No, it's okay. You don't have to pay for it. It's just really fucking embarrassing that you can't afford it. You can't buy a coffee and just take it." And then he was like, and I was like, "No, bro, whatever. Just do your thing, bro. Just walk out. It's cool." And he paid for his stuff, like his stuff, but his friend was like, they were definitely together. And it just pissed me off.
I feel like it's more serious when it's like a small business.
Yeah,
Rather
it's
than,
serious, bro.
like,
a
an
local.
Ulta.
That's
a big
true.
corporate
Yeah.
It's
type
like
business.
Yeah.
I think like at Target, they'll let you steal stuff, and then once it passes a certain amount, it's like a felony.
Yeah, they like build a case on you.
So they do that, like,
Yeah.
I think they do that at Walmart too, no?
Yeah, they do that everywhere.
Yeah.
They do that at Ulta.
Oh, do they?
You know, they actually closed some Walmarts because they were getting stolen from too much.
They closed.
They were losing too much money.
I believe that actually.
It was up in
ghetto,
them
though.
more thieverous states. but-
Walmart,
Like Chicago.
Walmart
but
as a
like they
whole,
just
every.
closed them because they couldn't. They literally were losing more than they were making. 'cause
I don't
they-
think there's no such thing as a nice Walmart anymore.
See, I don't anymore.
I don't even know if it's anymore. I mean,
Like a few years ago, I went to a Walmart in Florida, and it was like really nice.
really?
I want to
Okay.
go to a Walmart in Canada.
Go there today. It's probably a lot.
Nah, it
different.
probably is dog shit.
What'd you say,
to a
dude?
Canadian Walmart. I wonder
Canadian?
if those are nice.
I just want to go to Canada.
Honestly, I
What
think
is
it
in
looks just
Canada
like
for?
America.
Nicer people, nicer weather, nicer.
Cooler accent.
I want to go to Canada.
Yeah, everything.
Canadian
A
people.
bunch
are
of
nice.
A's.
My sister
Yeah.
has like a friend. She says friend, but she wishes it could be more than friends. But from Canada, right? And it's so funny because like she never knew like any of the jokes. And I go, he says, does he say a lot? She was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? And then after I mentioned it to her, she realized that he says a like a shit ton. And she was like, damn, you were right. Now I can't unhear it.
That's funny.
Remember that one
Hey.
Canadian we used to play with? It was Hunter's friend.
Yeah.
Oh, he was cool. He said a boot.
He said
Yeah,
what?
I think I remember
Yeah.
that.
Like
did
instead of
he say?
saying about, they say a boot
They-
up there. It's all like everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Boot.
What is this, a boot? What is this, a boot, eh?
Yeah, he was cool though. What's his gamer tag? Who's the flapped?
I don't know who that is.
Who's the flapped?
The flapped.
Yeah,
Is
the
that-
flaped.
Did you see it on Discord?
I seen it on Discord and I just got an Epic Games request from them, which is weird because I don't get on Epic Games anymore. But
Def Leppard?
yes.
Oh, that's an 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, I said deflapped.
I couldn't remember. I just saw DEFL something. So that's all I remember. That's all I remember. So I
They
thought it was
like
the
Def
flapped.
Leppard?
Huh?
Nate likes Def Leppard?
Dude, yes, his wall is painted.
For real?
Yeah.
You still talk to him, huh? Yeah. We should get him on the podcast. That'd be cool.
Get that fight going.
Oh yeah, that,
Long overdue.
way overdue. That shit still comes up in my fucking memories.
Yeah.
It's like you can't.
Did you just say some memories?
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say Snapchat, but memories.
Some memories.
And
is
then
kind
I'll be like, hey yo, and like it was a video of me pointing at Nick in like what, like freshman sophomore year, and it was like, hey Nick, he says you can't handle him, and he's like, you ain't ready. That's exactly what you sounded like.
You ain't ready.
You ain't ready.
And calves jiggled.
You say what?
Them fillets on your leg, on your feet, bro.
You ain't ready.
You ain't ready. That's exactly like that's exactly him. See if I can find it real fast. That shit was so funny, bro. We really
You was for real a squeaker
that dude
back in
never
the day,
really
bro.
came, bro.
You remember how we used to call me a squeaker?
Dude, yeah, I would like we all be in like like the PlayStation parties, playing like BO3, and this motherfucker was like talking, how we could hear him like through my headset. And he was like, "Why the fuck are you playing with a squeaker?" And I'm just like, "Damn, bro, that was uncalled for."
It's funny, we never realized he was a squeaker, but he was definitely a squeaker.
Definitely. Well, it's because we knew him in real life, or y'all knew him in real life. I remember not knowing who the fuck you were. Like, who the fuck is Nick
I'm
White?
still mind blown, and apparently I just decided to jump on this dude's back in, what, 5th grade, 6th grade,
It's like 7th grade.
7th grade?
Eighth
Why?
grade. 8th grade, actually.
Why?
I was wondering the same question when you did. I was
I'm
like,
not-
What, you didn't know him back then?
What that was like 8 years ago?
something like
9 years
You
ago?
didn't know him?
No, we knew of each other.
Of?
I like never spoke to him though.
No, we
You've
were
always been weird like that, though.
At that point, we were like playing in like BO3 and stuff. I would like occasionally hop in the yeah. So remember,
So it was like 8th grade then.
Dago introduced me and put me.
Oh, so you didn't know him either?
he knew of me.
I knew
He
of
didn't
him.
know me.
We
didn't talk.
knew of each other since
Elementary.
yeah, elementary.
Dude, I never knew who the fuck you were.
I didn't know who you
Because we
were
hopped in, right? I remember I hopped in, and it was like you and like everybody else, and like Dago and like you, right? And I was like, who is this guy? So I was just like talking like normal, and then you left because I didn't want to
Obviously.
like disrespect you in case
Right.
I didn't know you.
Right.
And then you left, and then Dago left. I'm like, who the fuck was that? And Hunter was like, it's Nick White. What are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is, bro.
I remember.
Mind blown.
I didn't know who you were, and one day me and Dago were walking in the hallway, and he would try to like find you so he could like point you out to me, and one day he just pointed me out. And I was like, I've never seen that dude in my life.
I saw you one time before that, and it was like in a Walmart parking lot. And like I think
That was
it
Fucking
was
Walmart.
I think it was Hunter. You remember Joseph Camrad?
Yeah, so I remember.
Yeah,
Jessica.
he was like, it was all three of us like in his mom's car or something, and you were like walking with your mom or something like back to your car,
Right.
and he goes, oh, "It's Nick White." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And he goes, "You don't know who that is? He's like super cool and shit." Like he was like hyping you up, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't talk a word to anyone.
And bro never talked.
Never.
He would join the thing and wouldn't say a word the whole time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I remember.
I just had it. Where'd it go? Fuck.
Those times
There it
were
is.
weird because I really didn't have like a friend group. I was just like,
Even you did. You had us.
I was just, no, like before.
Before us.
Yeah. I was just like cool with people.
Oh, you were just a loser.
Yeah, man, I was a loser.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
You
It's
happy
okay.
I jumped on your back.
You're like, yeah, I have friends.
It was just cool. Like,
I don't know why I jumped on your back.
having people that I
don't
can-
even remember that.
you don't?
Yeah,
I remember it
'Cause
vividly.
that's a big backpack to jump on.
Nah, we had just walked back from inside.
You used to have that big
outside,
old
sorry.
backpack, boy.
We had just
He had
walked
that
out
backpack
from the track.
all of our school career.
Uh-huh. Had the signature walk, man. The signature walk, man.
He ain't ready. Oh, that's funny, bro.
Did you know Nerd him?
No, after the glow up.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all
no,
met
actually
post-glow up.
during the glow up. Not during, like right before.
Did you get him with glasses?
No, I have never seen him. I have never seen him a day in my life until my senior year when I walked into the
Pre-cal.
pre-cal, and
Oh, so you knew him like
I-
all year, our junior year, your senior year. Did you had a class together?
yes,
Because he was still ugly at the beginning
yeah,
of your junior year.
I had a crush on him when he was.
Dude,
When-
she's the one.
We sat right next to each other too.
We did.
Never
and
spoke a word to her.
I never spoke a
You
word
never spoke
to
a word
him.
to anybody.
No, you're right.
But I noticed that I was getting a little bit excited every time that I went into that class. And I knew it wasn't because of the class because I fucking hated math. And but I've never talked to him. He's never even looked at me
Bro,
before.
Nick was just going to
But
class.
I was like,
That's all I was
He didn't
doing,
know what was
man.
going on. He was just sitting in that class. He was,
Oh, God. I was
no,
ready to get in,
yeah.
get
He
out.
was like by himself all the time. And I was like,
So that's so funny. So, do you remember seeing her and stuff or no?
Yeah, I knew of her. I don't know
Yeah.
how. I
Yeah,
guess
I know
because you
how.
were popular, I guess.
What?
no, I wasn't.
You were known.
You were a Gigi.
You were known, yeah.
Everybody
exactly.
knew every Gigi. I think.
that's why I didn't know you. I didn't know the popular people.
Yeah. I mean, you know why I knew you, but I only knew of you, huh?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like.
And I'm pretty sure
oh,
that's the same reason you
that
knew
Nick
her.
Knew me?
Maybe.
You're friends with him too.
You're right. Maybe.
Especially in sophomore year, whenever they dated.
I wasn't friends with him. I was.
Well, you
were
were
just
like
like-
mutual, like
Yeah,
It took me
cool.
a while to know who you were.
That's okay. I
were
didn't
like-
know you.
Y'all was dating for a while till I even knew who you were.
You knew of her.
And I was at work one day. And he would come pick you up in your Mercedes, and you were like, "Dang, Nick."
I swear to God, that was a time, bro.
I was like, "Who you?" Never met you. Ain't even seen you.
Because like I didn't know you
I just
know
see
you,
pick
right?
him up in a Mercedes. I'm like, God,
Yeah,
Nick,
and I think you.
God dang.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's
no.
yeah. Everybody, all of our friend group was like thinking that. But like, God, I think it was like Hunter. He was like, "Yeah, bro, she drives a Mercedes," and I was like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro?" He was like, "Yeah,
I
bro."
loved that car. That was like my favorite car. I
Yeah,
think.
that was a nice
it was
car.
So nice.
I never saw it from the inside. But I saw it
So,
from
so
the
you
inside.
see you seen the progress of me? Like it wasn't
No,
even
yeah.
a progress. It was just
wasn't-
one day I
he
came.
literally
and I was
just came
different.
back and he was like, and I was like, I have to bag him before somebody else does, because somebody else will. And
Yeah, you had a
Sound
bunch
vocal,
of.
sound vocal.
Yeah,
no,
you had
that's
a
how I
bunch of
felt.
hoes,
I was like,
duh.
somebody's gonna bag him.
Because you won the battle. Because there were a bunch of freaking girls hitting him up.
He says that,
Yup.
but there wasn't.
Bro,
There
I had
was.
girls coming to me being like, "What's up? What's the move?" And I was
They
like,
can
"Nah,
say
he ain't
something, but
into
if
you,
they
though."
ain't on his line, that don't matter.
Yeah, but that's a problem though. Nobody knew him. So
None of
like,
them did the work.
Nobody he didn't talk, so nobody knew like his Instagram or something like that.
He
They'd be
was
like,
so
"You got him?"
hard to text. I had to ask him for like homework answers for like weeks
No, you didn't.
because I didn't know how to talk to. I asked, yes, you want to go back?
Damn, she got the receipts, bro.
Maybe.
She ain't
I
got the
don't know.
receipts.
She ain't
I
got the
did. I
receipts.
do have.
That's a long time ago.
I do. I can scroll all the way up. Anyways, yeah. And then I bagged
Damn,
him.
bro.
I remember that. I remember like the day just going back to school, just no glasses, no braces, contacts.
And we're
I bet
all
you felt
We
good
didn't
that
even
day.
think that's the
felt
difference. That's
so
what was
good.
crazy.
I even got a compliment from Miss. That's how like.
you gotta come from his.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I remember that.
She's single now. Go back. You remember whenever we saw her at the gas station? And she thought we were cutting class?
Yeah. That was like 3 years after high school.
It was like 2 years after high school. It was like my sophomore year of college. And we saw her and she was like, y'all got a blue pass or y'all just skipping? And we were like, what are you talking about, Miss K? We graduated. And she's like, 2020? I was like, yeah. She goes, see, that year doesn't exist for me. Man, my fucking degree hasn't come in yet.
Really?
They ain't sending it to you.
You gonna frame that bad boy as soon as you get?
Fuck no, it's getting sent to my mom's house.
Really?
What the fuck I want that for?
She's gonna frame it.
Well, yeah, she's gonna frame it,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna. It's like, I don't want it. I was like, I don't want it. You can have it.
What happens if you get a diploma, or not a diploma? Yeah, a diploma,
I mean, it's called that too. It's called either one.
and you rip it.
You just order another one or ask for another one.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Bro,
It's
bro
just
thought
like-
that was the only piece you
Yeah.
took your whole
I
life.
never
I
graduated.
didn't know. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
like,
like,
I think they lost. I think my family lost my birth certificate.
really?
Yeah,
That's not good.
yeah, but apparently you can just like order another one.
Oh yeah,
Order
that's
another
okay.
one.
Fair enough.
It's like $25.
Really?
Oh, I had to do that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost your birth certificate too.
Yeah.
And then they get on to you. Like, what the fuck's your birth certificate? I'm like, I don't know. I never had it. I don't even know what it looks like. Like, what are you talking about?
I
Yeah,
got
that's
my
true.
birth certificate.
My mom just kept it in a drawer,
'cause
and every
you
time I
live
needed it,
alone.
I would just
You
ask
got your
for
birth
it.
certificate, Nick?
I do actually now. It's in my room.
It's because y'all don't live at home though.
Right. I just got it like not too long ago though.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have it. I need to give it back. I'm gonna lose it.
Actually, I thought that I lost my social for like 3 years, and I found out the other day that my mom has it.
Huh.
Do you need the card though? For what do you need the card for?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes for, like,
when you get a
jobs and
job.
When
stuff.
you get a new job, they want you to
Mhm.
make a copy of it.
And
So-
also, like, it's kind of scary to think that you lost it because it's your social.
Yeah, but you can just order a new one of that too.
Well, yeah, well, somebody else
It's
can
your
have it.
social. Somebody else can take
Oh,
your
yeah, that's a
entire
good- that's-
identity.
Yeah, man,
that's
you
a
ain't
good
an
call.
adult
That's a
yet,
good
bro.
call. That's a good call.
You ain't
I
there
forgot
yet.
about that. No, I knew
No,
that.
you ain't there yet,
No, because I
bro.
had like friends in high school who like would carry it on them 24/7. It's like, why the fuck are you carrying it on you?
People
Ralph
still
does
do
that.
that.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I
kind
would-
of
I would
dangerous
never.
to
It's
carry it
very
on
dangerous.
you. Yeah, but I mean,
I would never.
Yeah.
better than losing
But
it.
I
Yeah, but then there's
did-
people who like have to, you know.
I did have in my like old wallet. I had a sticky note with my social written down on it, but it didn't say. It was just the numbers on a sticky note.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and I don't know where that wallet went, but that sticky note is somewhere out there. But no one will probably know what it
Yeah,
is.
well, I had
That's a social.
I had people tell me that you should just like if you want to remember, just put it in your notes on your phone backwards.
Yeah,
Mm.
That's smart. Yeah.
and now I just remember it.
I
So.
just remember mine too. Yeah.
I just
know.
put it in my phone contact. Ain't nobody gonna go look there.
It's true. It's smart. That's a good call.
I think I
But-
have that too.
But I memorized it.
Yeah. I feel like once you get to a
I don't
certain
know
point,
how
you
I
have to
memorized
memorize.
it. I just remembered it.
Applying for jobs, probably.
No, it was before that. I was in high school. I just knew it.
Oh, that is
But I
weird.
just memorized things. So
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Well, do y'all have your all's driver's license number memorized?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
you ain't there yet, bro.
Nah, I just got it written down on my phone.
No,
Whatever
you ain't
reason.
there yet, bro. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Oh, then I'm not an adult yet.
Yeah. When you memorize your driver's license number, life goes downhill.
Is that true?
It don't get better.
So Mel, growing up in a Hispanic household,
Mm-hmm.
eating the food,
Correct.
Oh, sorry. Uncle Scooter.
you don't like eating it anywhere else, huh?
But
Besides
like
at home.
Hispanic food?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, are
I
you?
don't mind like the restaurants like La Palma stuff like that where you can tell it's like actually authentic Mexican food. Tex-Mex, I'm not a good.
But you still wouldn't go there, would you?
I just prefer not to because like you know I eat tacos at home, so why the fuck do I want to go buy tacos?
yeah.
So like unless it's Taco Bell because that's like not Mexican at all. But like
Ooh, that sounds good.
that does sound good.
Taco Bell?
Yeah. But like
Alright,
yeah,
alright,
you're right. I don't I don't do that. Like I don't like I just prefer to go somewhere else.
See, I prefer Mexican food.
You never got
It's 'cause we
really
never-
did, but
That's
not
like
like
all I ate
every-
growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I feel like I have to be like in a really, really, really specific mood to eat like Tex-Mex or like Mexican food from somewhere else.
So you would never eat Tex-Mex? Well, you,
Well, I will if like my family wants to go. Like my family loves like Gringos. They
Mm-hmm.
love Gringos. And every
We
time
were
I go
getting
there,
one.
I'm just like, yeah, I know, I heard.
I
Yeah.
gotta try it.
But it's good. Like it's good, but it's not for me. You know, like y'all love going to Chewy's, and when we go, I'm just like, I'll go, but like, I would just prefer to go somewhere else.
I like Papacitos better than Chewy's. I think Chewy's got a little ghetto.
I've never been there.
yeah.
good.
Papacitos is a little bit.
Chewy's
It's
got
kinda more
the tiniest
expensive, though.
menu.
Hmm?
They
Chewy's
do
got
have
the
a small
tiniest
menu.
menu now.
Yeah.
My mom used to love that place, and then they made their menu small. I love it because I get my big old burrito, boy.
Yeah, and if I go to places like that, I'll get something that's like either like not Mexican at all, like burritos, or like something that I don't get very often, like tortas or something. But I'll never go to like a Tex-Mex place and get tacos, because
It's not real.
not even that. But I just eat it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like we used to make tacos every weekend.
Have you ever had Mexican food like outside of your household that was like pretty damn good, like almost?
Like I love La Palma. Like I'll go there. Like
Do you like those better than
Graduation party?
Do you like those better than your homemade tacos?
No, because that's just like the nostalgia hits, and most of the time, even those places, like they'll get like mass-produced tortillas, just because making tortillas is a bitch. So if I go to those places, I prefer corn tortillas.
At La Palma, I ate 18 tacos one time.
You ate 18?
Mm-hmm.
You was hungry, huh?
I don't remember what the occasion
No,
was.
she was full.
But I was.
After.
I don't remember what the occasion was, but.
We had just went to La Palma. It was me, you, and Hannah.
Damn.
I've still
Dang.
never been.
She's trying to make an excuse for
Turn that
her.
shit up. No, I was like, there was a reason why I did
No, I
that.
think that was the first time I had been there. Yeah.
Oh.
You were just showing us.
Yeah.
Still never been.
And I told
What?
them.
I didn't take you, but that
They're
place you do
also
have to go
really
with
small.
some. Yeah.
They're like,
I'd rather go to
Small.
Taco Velos
Yeah.
and get frog legs.
Still haven't been there.
you haven't been there?
No.
Where?
Damn. But like elote places, that's always gotta be like that's always a go-to. But you don't like that shit, right?
Elote?
No, yeah, you.
I love it.
Oh, do you? Oh, you don't like corn. Yeah, Hunter either.
You don't like corn?
Hey, but you don't like corn. Or
Okay,
you don't like
I get you
elote?
don't like corn, but like elote is like completely different.
It's true.
It's like
Have you ever tried it?
not even corn.
Ain't the basis of the thing corn?
It's not even corn.
See, but it doesn't taste like corn
It
because
doesn't
they
taste
put so
like
much
corn.
shit on it.
It's not the taste that I don't like about corn.
Oh, it's the texture.
I just don't like chewing on the corn.
What's not corn on the cob?
I don't like corn on the cob. I mean, I can.
It's not. It's corn in a cup.
I can eat corn. I've eaten it before. I like look at a corn on the cob or look at corn and be like, I'm in a mood.
I'll tear up some
Corn on
corn.
the cob sometimes because it's fun. Just
I'll tear up some corn, bro. Corn on the cob, corn in the cup, popcorn.
Nick will go deep on some corn on the cob, especially if it's next to some crawl.
Y'all ever like?
Have you ever had? Oh no, you don't like crawfish,
No, I don't.
bro.
I've had the corn from the crawfish.
Oh, okay,
Well,
it's good, bro. It just hits different.
Well, I don't know, because one time the only time I tried it was whenever
Spicy?
Ariel made that. Remember whenever God, y'all were dying
He
from
wanted
that
to
shit,
kill us, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I bit that corn and that shit was spicy as hell, so I didn't fuck with it. But
You didn't like it?
no, it was too spicy, bro. I bit on that bitch and I wanted to throw up.
Fair enough.
I didn't really want to throw
You
up,
should have been
but
proud of me after eating that.
dude,
much
I was,
crawfish
bro.
that night,
Because
bro.
you and Hunter were both tearing it up.
I had
it
to
was
leave.
Hunter
spicy.
was dying.
Yeah, but you're used to spicy though. You'll eat spicy.
But that was different.
That was spicy. Huh?
That was bad. Like
See, but like it was hot.
It's just so good.
I wasn't like him. I was just going.
We didn't do a crawfish boil this year.
dang.
That's so weird.
What's going on?
I don't care. I don't like crawfish.
It's still in the season? No, I think it's out now. No?
No, it's spring, isn't
I
it?
think it's just about like
I
done.
think we might have it.
Buy some.
What does that
cook it.
mean? Crawfish seed.
It's more expensive because they're like you can't get as much because like they're not out and about. I think. But you just gotta go to the sewers and get some. That's
Are
cool.
they-
It's when they're out in the mud. The crawfish season.
So when it's not seasoned, they're just inside the ground.
They're just like crazy expensive. That's all you gotta worry about because you ain't fishing for them. Cause you can get crawfish out of season, but it's like double or triple the price of some shit.
But they don't taste as good.
Oh yeah.
Because they're from when they're in season.
Oh, why is it so expensive? Why not make them cheaper then?
Because they can't get them.
Oh, fair enough.
They don't fish for them when it's not crawfish season. So when you buy them out of crawfish season, you're
So how do like restaurants always have crawfish? Cause like if you go to like Big E's,
don't eat it.
Oh, you know what? Those Chinese restaurant buffets, they have crawfish.
I don't trust those, bro.
And that's kind of scary.
I do not
no,
trust
my family
those.
tears those up too.
Fuck no.
Like one at Grand Buffet, they tear them up.
Yeah, how do they get those?
That Grand
I
Buffet
don't-
stuff, that ain't crawfish.
Maybe they only ever did it in
not.
season. I don't know.
That's grown.
But they used to like that used to scare me. They used to scare me with the crawfish at Grand Buffet.
We used to do it to
They
Ralph.
should be like, ooh, or something.
Yeah.
I love playing.
Or like one time Edith was eating some and I was sitting like next to her, and she went like she put them next to my face. When I turned, I like jumped out of my chair. It was terrifying. I have to tear that up right now. I'm just hungry.
Ooh, crawfish sounds so good.
So dope.
You know how cool it would be to have a bowl of just crawfish meat? You
Yeah.
could just like,
I'd eat that.
Dude.
I'd eat that.
Oh, we used to do that when Dustin had crawfish boils. We had to wake up at like 8 a.m. and open up all the coolers that had crawfish in it, and we would have to like pick it out and put it in a big bowl.
I know.
And Dustin would make like crawfish something. It was like some type of soup.
That's
But it
okay.
was so, yeah. It was so good.
I've never had it like that.
It was so good.
Well, see, because last time we made crawfish, you fed me some. Because you like cracked it open and like gave it to me, so I could finally try crawfish.
You fed it to him.
Stop
You
walking
said.
behind.
He did.
Did I? Oh. Did
you-
you
you
like
had
it?
it
Bro was
too.
You didn't
worried
like,
for a
you
second,
didn't like
bro.
it?
No, I did, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that.
So that's why you don't like crawfish?
because
you don't
it
like
scares
working
me.
for it?
It freaks me out.
Okay,
Because
but if-
they're cockroaches of the swamp.
But if you just had the meat in a bowl, you would eat.
Yeah, if it's good, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with shrimp. I don't eat shrimp because they're the cockroaches of the sea.
But like a shrimp, you don't. What about like fried shrimp? It's just the tail.
No, I have tried fried shrimp. I'll eat shrimp in sushi too.
I mean, I
'Cause
don't.
it's
I
just
ain't
the
gonna
tail.
eat a shrimp when it's the whole shrimp looking at me.
That's weird.
That's weird. On a boiled shrimp, be good though.
No,
I got
my
fried
family,
shrimp.
my uncle, he makes some shrimp tacos, and they tear that up every time he makes it. And every time I'll just eat like eggs or something
Fish.
because I can't. I don't eat
You
that.
don't like. You don't eat fish.
I will, but I'm not like
I don't
gonna
think
go
I've
out of
ever
my
seen you
way.
eat fish.
I just won't order it.
You don't eat fish either. I've never seen you eat fish.
I tear up
None of us
fish.
have ever eaten fish.
Bro, have you gone to the sushi bar
Around
yet?
each other, huh?
Have you gone to the sushi bar yet?
Sushi bar?
Yeah, did you go to one yet?
No. Wait, did we? No, we went to like a
Like
a
the
buffet.
revolving sushi bar?
No, not a revolving, but I've been to like a buffet.
Oh, I want to go to one of those.
Do they be having a ramen and stuff too?
Yeah, you can like because the way it works is
It just comes around on you on the little thing.
yeah. So they have two like layers, right? And one
God,
of
I
them
want
is
sushi
always
so
moving, and you can just like if you see one you like, grab it. And they even have like cheesecake and like.
Wait, you just see what you like and then you grab it?
So yeah, you can. It's either like that or they have a screen that you can order and they'll just send it to you and you just pick it up and grab it.
Oh, okay. Because I was trying to figure out like what if somebody just sees something that they like and just keep taking that, but you just never end up getting it.
That does happen sometimes.
No.
Because there's like there was one, like whenever I went I went with my sister and we both, my brother doesn't like sushi, so we went, we chilled, and then like you can see the person like on the other side, and this chick, I swear to God, like she just sat down, she said boop boop boop, grabbing all of them, and we were like on the other side, so
Right.
we go like that.
You're not supposed to do that, are you?
I mean, you can because you can grab, but you can also order it, so it doesn't matter.
Like a buffet.
But we just
Grab the whole
ordered it
pizza, man.
because it's weird. Cause like we don't know how long it's been going around in a circle. Like I don't want to eat that shit. But there was sometimes like the cheesecake, I just grabbed it. But stuff like that. So, but we need to go. There's like two in Houston, but I went to the one in Austin.
When are you going back to Austin?
I don't know. I've been wanting to go back. I just went not too long
I
ago.
think we saw one in Houston, didn't we? When we were in Houston.
I remember walking.
Downtown.
There was a sushi bar there, but I don't know if it was a revolving sushi bar. And then like you order drinks and they like bring it to you on a robot.
Oh, we saw one at
Have you seen the
ACC.
robot?
Yeah, but they didn't do it for us because I ordered beer, and
they
they didn't card me anyways. But I guess they do it just in case you need to be carded or whatever, or at least
Yeah.
look at it. But that was good beer. It was called sake or something like that.
Sake?
No, not sake. Sake.
I need sake wine.
It's like
Liquor.
liquor. It's very good.
You like sake?
Dude,
It's
it's
gross.
stupid
I
good.
love sake.
It's like
Really?
dangerous good.
Isn't that what Dustin fed us when I threw up?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
It wasn't bad. It didn't taste like
Maybe it's
anything to
threw
me.
up.
Huh?
Maybe it's because you threw up.
What do you mean?
That's why you didn't like it.
Yeah, because you're
I
probably
feel
like
bad.
so far. You're probably drunk to the point.
No,
that
no,
just
no,
made it
no, no.
worse?
It was like when he first got there.
Oh,
he
you
told me
threw
he'd
up
give
because
me
it tasted
20
bad?
bucks to take 3 shots back to back, and it was the grossest thing I've ever.
What? Sake's so good.
It was
It's probably
so-
flavored sake or something. Cause they have like flavored sake.
When was the last time I've been drunk?
Your birthday? No.
My birthday.
Like this year?
Yeah, we went bar hopping.
Oh, that's right.
He was so obliterated
That's
No,
what's
it
up.
wasn't.
before we even left
That's what's up.
the hotel.
What about you?
That wasn't my.
Dylan.
That wasn't my choice.
My birthday?
Huh?
My birthday?
What did you say?
When was the last time you were drunk?
No,
Oh
you
no,
got-
Bert's birthday. When you were gaming, that shit was so fun.
That was a good night.
You Nick? Her birthday?
I think so.
It was a terrible idea.
Yeah, y'all were
I
struggling.
was sick.
Y'all
I
were
decided to
struggling.
get drunk.
Oh man. So you just made it work. You just doubled it.
Oh boy, that next day was.
Double down.
That was so fun.
I can't remember the last time I was.
You need to
That
do
was my
that,
birthday.
Nick.
Do what?
You need a drunk game.
We need to like I need to bring my Switch and we need to do like all the drinking games like how like a like Mario Kart, like Don't Drink and Drive. Have y'all seen that or heard of that? It's like you're in a race of Mario Kart, but you can't drink and drive. So you can only drink whenever your car is completely stopped. So like, you know, but you have to finish your drink before the race. So you have like a beer or whatever, and then you have to
So you gotta like chug that thing.
So you either chug it like before. Some people go all the way around and chug it afterwards. Some people like will stop and just drink and then stop and then drink. Cause like me, for example, I can't chug, so I probably just like do like a quarter every like lap or
I
something
want
like
to
that.
see you just chug like 3 beers in a row.
Have you ever shotgun?
No, because I tried to shotgun one time and I almost threw up because I can't do it. I don't know how to open up my throat like that.
I've never.
Y'all
I
do.
guess that's a good thing, I guess.
I don't think I've ever tried to shotgun beer at least. I've shotgun a Mountain Dew, but we ain't gotta talk about that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Was I there? Why'd you look at me?
Huh?
Was I there?
No.
Why'd you look at
I've
me when
done
you
that
said it?
multiple times. I think I shotgun a Liquid Death before.
I could probably do Liquid Death. That shit. Have you ever shotgun?
Mm-hmm. Recently.
Did you do it?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you did it at
Whose thing was that? That was
At Jackie's graduation
That was
party.
last time I was drunk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my
he
birthday.
shotgunned
Yeah.
Oh, my party.
Yeah.
with Rolando and Jenny.
Maybe that was the last time I
Or
got
you,
drunk.
you didn't get drunk.
Yeah, I was. I went to sleep.
Yeah. And you left.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to sleep because you left, but that's okay.
Ah, tampoco. Thank you, Janita, for hopping on for an episode.
How was it?
You did good.
It was
You
fine.
did fine.